Hey guys, this is Cameron with Emerson House Buyers. Every week I look at strategies, tactics, tools, things I think are beneficial or beneficial, would have been beneficial for me when I started out. I want to share those with you. This week I was at a networking event, actually tonight, and there was a couple there, and I just want to talk about the interaction we had, and it's so typical. I've seen it dozens and dozens of times. I was there. Everybody was there when they started out. But it's about focusing. I know I've mentioned this before, but I mean I'm seeing it so frequently with new investors that, and even some successful investors that are becoming not so successful. The lack of focus and the lack of the prevalence of trying to be a jack of all trades. So there's couples in there tonight at this networking event, mingling with people, and older couple in their 40s, and asked them how many deals, introduced myself, started talking with them about deals, about real estate, what they do, blah, blah, blah. And I asked them, how are you guys finding deals? Oh, well, we haven't done our first deal yet. I said, oh, okay, well, how long you been looking? Since August. So that's about 3 months or so. I said, well, okay, how are you guys marketing? Well, we're doing a little bit of driving for dollars. We got a call from a Craigslist ad. We're driving for dollars, Craigslist ad, and then they were thinking about doing bandits. So they hadn't done bandits, but they were thinking about bandits. So why do I say this? Because this is the trap that all investors get in. They might spend a few $100s here on bandits. They might spend a lot of time on Craigslist and with driving for dollars, just a lot of gas, minor overhead. And then they'll say, man, I just cannot find a deal. Well, no wonder. You guys are dabbling here, dabbling there. There's no consistency. There's no, almost like a level of mastery. I hate to say that, but because you don't have to master it, but just do it so many times to where you can make small tweaks here and there. You can put, this size font, that size font. You can make small tweaks and improvements based on what your feedback is and what your numbers are telling you. So this couple, I sat there and I just scratched my head thinking, hopefully they get into some marketing. I gave them a few tips and tricks, and basically just was saying, which one of those can you own? Can you own driving for dollars? Can you own Craigslist? Can you own bandit signs in your farm area? But they were kind of content, blissfully happy with thinking that they're on their way to get a deal. And they were thrilled because they had their private money set up. Well, we've got lenders, we got everything ready to go. Well, so does majority of other investors. They just are lacking the deals. Bring me a deal. And so again, guys, I don't mean to sit here and complain or badmouth new investors. I'm not doing that at all. What I wanted to bring to your attention is this mentality of dabbling in this and dabbling in that because real estate is easy. It's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work. It sucks. You spend hours and hours and hours every week, late at night, early on Saturdays and Sundays. Your weekend's gone, free time's gone, but it is worth it in my opinion. So what can you do as a newbie? Or maybe you're growing your marketing and you're looking into other avenues. I strongly, strongly, strongly advise to do one thing very well. If you want to be bandit sign guy or gal, start putting out bandit signs. Track them, find ways, small improvements to improve the deals, to get either lower cost per acquisition for a deal, or to shave down costs, save time, whatever you need to do. But keep working at one thing, because you're not going to do some, I'm going to send out a few postcards here and then a few postcards there, and so you'll never get any consistency. You'll never get enough data to run any numbers, and then you won't be able to make the improvements. You won't even know what to do. I send out 3 months of letters The same exact thing. I look at the data and I'll make a small tweak. I'll send out 3 months of letters. I'll look at the data, same list, same everything. I'll make a small tweak. Was it better than the last time or worse? What's changed? Pull a new list. Same thing. I mean, this stuff until you get incremental improvements. Same thing with bandit signs. Put out bandit signs. 100 every week. Okay, these are the return. So we'll do it for 3 or 4 weeks in a row. What went well? Okay, I see that in this area it's doing a little bit better than this area. Okay, if we do this font, is it better than this font? Is this size bandit sign better than this size bandit sign? If I put them out on a Monday rather than a Wednesday, do I get a better response rate? And you keep testing until I can tell you that I know the size, I know the font, I know the message, I know the time of week to put out bandit signs to get the highest return. I know almost everything there is to know for my farm area in Katy to put out bandit signs. So I'm not saying this to brag. I'm trying not to complain, but I really want to make you guys aware of the danger of going down this road and dabbling and dabbling and dabbling until you've spent maybe a few $1,000 and a lot of time and done nothing. So pick one avenue, own it. If someone tells you that doesn't work here, I would be hard pressed to trust them, because if you're consistent, now barring you're not doing anything illegal, but there are people doing deals everywhere. People doing deals in the overpriced neighborhoods that nobody wants. There's people doing deals in the ghettos. There's people doing deals all over the place. So pick your farm area, focus on one strategy, own that strategy until you're doing deals with that strategy. Don't switch. Don't jump around unless you're doing something really, really, really stupid. And I say that all kind-heartedly. Just find something. Take an absentee list and bandit signs, or whatever you want to do. Absentee list, people mail absentee, direct mail, white letters, yellow letters to absentee owners, and they do it. Everyone does it because it freaking works. So do that. People use bandit signs because it freaking works. So pick something that people have done deals on before and do that. It's like the squat, the clean, and the bench press. You don't, or those strategies don't become out of date. It's not like they don't work now. Use other things to augment your lifting, but the same strategies are there. So don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just use what everybody else has done to get those results. And just pick one, own it. When you get some deals going and you keep testing and you become an expert, you start doing deals with those strategy, then add another strategy. Just kind of automate that, add another strategy, and see which one works better. Maybe this one's returning $11 or $12, $15, $17 per dollar spent in marketing. Maybe this one's only returning $5. Well, now I'm going to pour all my money into this one. Maybe that one only does it 6 months a year in the winter. Maybe bandit signs only work in the summer. I don't know. I don't know what your area is. So guys, I hope this helped. Please, 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 anybody out there starting and investing, do me a favor. Do what everybody else is doing and do it, but focus on one thing. Don't do don't try to do all of what everybody's doing. Just do one thing. One thing that we know, that everyone knows works. Absentee owners, it's just an example. Mailing absentee owners or bandit signs. Those are like the two, or high equity lists, mailing high equity, divorce, probate. There's so many things we can go on about. Pick something that everyone does and own it. I hope this helped, guys. Really, I get frustrated when I see all these people, good people I talk to. They're very nice, very kind, but they're setting themselves up to fail and not succeed in real estate. And I don't want to see anybody fail in real estate. That's why I'm doing this. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to hear somebody else's story. Say, man, I listened to that video and I really put my nose to the grindstone and focused on one thing, and now I got a rental. Before I was dabbling in this, dabbling in that. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you do well. I know the power of real estate. That's made a huge impact on my life, and I think it can definitely make an impact on yours. So focus, guys. Focus, focus, focus. And if this was valuable to you, or you think it was, or you know somebody that that you think could glean some value from it, please send it on over to them. Share it. And guys, I'll see you next week. Thanks.